Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday to everybody out there. It is PCE Friday. Happy PCE Friday to those that celebrate out there. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic morning so far. And wow, what a bounce that was from 498 in the NQ. I mean, we went as low as 485. Holy smokes, what a bounce. That was really intense. That was really insane. If you're with me here in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. So we have Silent NWA Trades, Mr. Kofifi, Retberg, Julius, Chris, 18, Davey Edge, GC, SW, good to see you. Spaztrix, Ron's Funk, Stevie, Viking Trader, Coach Grizz, Juju, Raymond, Shady Lady, Mike, Panchua, Cyrus, Henny, Potamus, Julius, Danny L, Futures Trading Today, Big Sexy, Franco, Kenko, Dotton, Astronerd, Jimbo, Broken Butterfly, Vadim, O'Keefe, Bird, Luna, Decline, Tron, what's up? Nick's Hound, Lieutenant Kojak is with us. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Big Sky. Good morning to Midland Trader, Host Logic, Angel Reyes, KG Dana, OBP. You down with OBP? Yeah, you know me. Silent NW Part 2. Seth Ruffler, Host Logic, Julius again. Good to see you, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Killer Trades, Will, Kristen. Good morning, Nathan, Constantine, Tame, David, Abdel. Good morning, Akil, Janice, Waleed, Rockin' Francine, Hoop. What's up, Hoop? El Toro, Stacking Bananas. Good to see you. Technical Trader, how you doing, buddy? Carl Hungus in the house, everybody. We have Mike Thompson, Finn Becker, Carmen, Brian, Ari, Mr. Moon, No Cap, Dips, Vincent, McNasty. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing out there? Good morning. Yeah, 3 times. Good morning, Moo. Techneasy for Sheezy. What's up? How we doing? Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, it is PCE Friday. So, I actually had a question before I came on. Good morning, Pool Hound. Good morning, good morning. I had a question before I came on from one of the members here in Clubhouse asking about, they're up a whole bundle in their XFAs, and they asked, what should I do? How do I hold on to it? Because I give it away a lot, and I'm not going to say who this is, but, they're a very talented trader, very, very excellent trader. And I said the same thing that I would say to anybody out there. And it's a good thing to talk about because I did this all the time when I was trading my own money very early on, like the first 3 to 5 years that I was trading. I'd run into this problem very, very often. You have a really, really strong day or a really, really strong set of days. And then you take one day and it's like you wipe it all out. So what do? You take a break from the market because that's actually your subconscious mind instilling fear. And we have this response, right? We're smart creatures. We've made it this far. We've made it through all of these years of surviving. Our genes have survived to this long. Your ancestors survived and went through a lot of trouble to get you here on this earth. And we've survived, and that's through a lot of different mechanisms that we have instilled into our genes. And one of those things is like a little fight or flight thing, but your subconscious actually knows a lot about you. Your subconscious is a great inner voice to be listening to. And when you get those tingles and jingles and everything's trying to tell you inside your mind, hey, maybe we ought to pump the brakes a little bit, listen to that voice because that's the voice that's trying to protect you. Now, if you're feeling that all the time and you're being fearful and you're trading with fear, that's a totally different story. But listen to those little tiny, inferences that you kind of have from time to time where it's like, hey, maybe we should pump the brakes today, or hey, maybe we should size down. Hey, maybe we should take a little bit easy, that kind of thing. So listen to that voice. It means a lot. It says a lot, and it's there for you, and it's trying to help you out quite a bit. And like I said, if it's giving you that paralysis where you're not taking any trades and you're super fearful, that's a totally different story. But let's look at what we have on the docket today. Our friend, the NQ. I'm going to go back to the 15-minute here. Hello, there we go. So yeah, we did have this nice flushacito to the downside here. Overnight, I ended up catching that and trying to cover. I was trying my hardest down here to convince Coach Dakota to just take the thing short. He wouldn't do it, So I tried to convince him to take 100 lots in his live account to just push the market over a little bit. Because, there was some undiscovered room down there that we could have ventured forth and got down about 15 handles lower. It got there later, right before we had this big papacito to the top side. And so I ended up catching that trade. In fact, I think I could actually show it to you. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, so ended up catching this one right here. Yeah, so short here and covering here. So I ended up catching that short, covering, bingo, bango. The rest is history. And that was, the thing that happens is that if it's an overnight trade, it doesn't actually show. So in fact, yeah, my P&L shows a 0, but my actual real deal P&L is over here. And I haven't traded anything else, but yeah, there's my express funded. So that was a nice trade right there. And that was for a total of just shy of $4,000. So I do have some wiggle room, some little wiggle room working to trade on this PCE print. It's a very risky trade to be trading on this PCE print, especially on a Friday. But there is going to be some good news next week. We should be relocating to an entirely new studio. So this might be the last time that we see this studio back here and this trading office. So we'll have to see on Monday if that is a fancy pants new studio or if it's just like trading out of a storage container. I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe come Monday. Will we still have the blue haze? I like the blue haze. I feel like it's a signature over here. We gotta have the blue haze. Wonder what it feels like making 4K on a trade. Well, that's the power. I mean, I was up, the maximum extension on that trade was up $5,000 on that trade. And that was $1,000 per account. And I was, I'm looking for that break. I was just waiting and I moved my stop down and that's where I got tagged out there. So, tiny. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Peaky boy. How you doing this morning? Good morning. So if you didn't see yesterday, if you didn't watch Slow Markets, Coach Dakota ended up making $40,000 on a single trade yesterday. So there I am making almost $4,000 and there's Dakota making $40,000. The point is why I bring this up is that if you're ever feeling down about your P&L, always understand no matter what you do, there's always going to be a bigger fish, right? Even for Dakota making 40 grand in one trade, there's somebody who made 400,000 in one trade. And then that person thinks they're a big fish. There's somebody who made 4 million in a trade. There might be a trade desk that made $40 million yesterday. I don't know about 400 million, but probably 40 million is around the cap. I'm thinking if I want to keep going with this example, but the point is that always focus on your own journey. Always focus on what you're looking for. Like on that trade right there, if I would have let it run and say, I'm not selling this or I'm not covering my short until this breaks down below that level, well, then I would have got my face ripped off. The only thing that I was upset about was not really upset. The only thing that I could have done better, I should say, the only thing that I could have improved upon on that trade would be flipping it there to the long side and trying to catch that. And I think a lot of people in Clubhouse actually did. This was like an after hours trade. So it was a lot of fun to be trading together, but all this yapping, we do have PCE today, and this is a very, very risky thing. You have to remember, if we get a higher than expected PCE, that will signal that we have rising inflation. That means that the markets are probably going to take a little tumble, if only temporarily, probably have a big old flushacito and then maybe a nice ripacito. We could just end up seeing the market kind of do a huge move and then give that entire move back. I mean, anything is possible, right? Absolutely anything is possible. So let me get my chart over here. It's gotten away from me. But yeah, so anything is possible in a day like today. I do want to ask, though, did anybody catch the long from anything below 18,500? Did anybody get that long there? Nice. Good to see you, National. Caught the long for $2,000. There you go. It will be a U shape. You never know. Question, how can we find out when is the right time to change contracts in CL? I'll talk about the roll, but if you are using top step, there you go. Luna said, Luna's on the ticket today. Love to see it. We are going to have some changes next week as well here in Clubhouse. I'm very excited about that. Have some a little bit of fun things shaking up and shaping out here in Clubhouse. And next week is going to be fun. It's going to be basically the next month is the final month in the first half of the year. So this is the week that kicks that all off. We have the end of month flows today. We have the weekly option expiries today, PCE today, and then that kicks off. June 1 starts tomorrow. That's the final month of H1. And that's the final month of Q2. Oh my goodness, it's such a fun Friday today because this is all kicking off here. So will we see a very negative print and everybody's selling out of their longs here? Well, maybe. Will we see a very positive print and it's super thin to the upside and this thing just rips to the moon? Hey, let's see it. You never know. Rip's looking into tick charts. What tick chart do you use? I don't use a tick chart, Alan, but Coach Dakota, I believe, uses a 100 tick. When I used to trade on TPO's footprints, I did use a tick chart off to the side as well. And for that, I jumped between things. I did like a 100, a 200, a 333, a 500, a 1,000, and a 2,000. I think my favorite was the 2,000 tick chart for some reason. I don't know why. This is what I was primarily trading ES instead of NQ way back. Like when I first started, because NQ ripped my face off like day 2. It was horrible. Carl Hungus Long from 548. Good luck to you there, Carl. Hopefully all of your dreams come true today. Good morning. What is Top Step Fire Drill or TV? Is it every day? Top Step TV is over at the Top Step YouTube channel. I'm on there every single Tuesday for fast markets. They have a stacked lineup of programming for futures traders and all traders of all walks of life. It's definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. Let's see if we have a little bit of a preview here. So PCE, personal income, we're looking at 0.3%. Personal spending at 0.3%. These estimates are setting us up for failure. I'm telling you right now. The prior read on personal income was 0.5%. So they're predicting a 20 basis point drop. I mean, come on. Couldn't you guys predict? Wouldn't you fellas and gals out there would have liked to predict that 0.6% or something like that? So it's expected to drop tremendously from the last print. That doesn't make me too happy. Month over month deflator looking at 0.3%. Prior read was 0.3%. Year over year, 2.7%. So there's the previews on our platform. This print is going to be coming out in 18 minutes. We are going to be trading it live. I always expect on prints like this for the worst, that I'm going to get my face torn off, but let's cross our fingers and hope for the best, right? iRip says Dakota have his own channel. He does not, but he streams every single night, Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, if you're on the West Coast. And it's on the Top Step YouTube channel, so youtube.com/topstep. Yeah. What is the code? 47. That is the code. PC is flat against APR, hopefully. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Nailed it on NQ and ES by mistake. I don't think it's a mistake when you're trading SW. Kofifi and SW have just been tearing it up lately. I mean, I think Kofifi put up 13 grand today. Who took a 50K payout? Not sure. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like Shaggy says, it wasn't me. Luna Trade says, I heard Dakota also hangs out in Market Clubhouse. He is quite the regular here in Market Clubhouse. I'm out. We can't break the 200 at 570. Yeah, it looks like a little rejection there. Let's get these likes up first. We have 215 likes. Can we jam it up? We have 1,200, 1,300 people here watching. Can we jam up the likes here to 500 likes? Can we get this going? Boot, scoot, and boogieing to the top side here, please. Because I'd love to do a poll before PCE. And I just want to do a poll on PCE. And then after that, we'll try to do a poll on... let's just do a poll on the market, I think. And then if we get up to, I'll say 1,200 likes today, we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we'll do 2 giveaways if we get up 1,200 there. Nick for a tick, maybe. Yeah, it could have been him. He's a very talented trader. Love Nick for a tick. Top Step is laced with a ton of talented traders. Very, very talented traders. It's very humbling to be amongst that much talent. Like, I would never consider myself as good of a trader as Dakota. He is a fantastic, amazing trader. But I try, and it gives me that fire to strive to be as good as Dakota is. It really does. It's one of those things. Kofifi's up $13,000 heading into the weekend there. Nick for Tick mentioned no longs till 500 was perfect. There you go. Smart fella. Very talented trader there. Yeah, Dakota made 40K yesterday in one single day, which is insane. He actually just crossed the $500,000 mark in his account, believe it or not. Isn't that insane? And by the way, that's in 3 months' time. So he's made $250,000, and it's all verified, obviously, in 3 months' time. Think about that. So $250,000, $250,000. Did I not say $250,000? Wait, what did I say? Wait, what did I just say? Oh, no. I said $500,000. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. Wow. That just shows like I'm scatterbrained right now because I'm going to be finishing this stream, and then everything that you see right now on screen is going to be packed up. And my brain is super scattered. I'm sorry. I said $500,000. I'm sorry. 250,000, 250. Wow. My brain is not where it should be right now. And that makes me nervous to be trading this PCE. Well, let's kick off the party early. What do we say here? Oh, man, that sound gets me going every single time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. No, not moving to the East Coast. Too cold. Unless it was the Southeast. Yes, moving to Minnesota, eh? There you go. Give him a week and he will be there. Who? Not me. It ain't gonna be me, I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, Dakota getting to 500,000. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean too cold? Come to Miami, you'll be dripping in sweat. Maybe I've already lived there before. You never know. It's an enigma. It's a mystery. It's an enigma. His wife is moving out to the shed so she can have room for his surprise. How'd you know? Oh my gosh. How did you know? It is 13 and a half minutes now until this print here. So again, I mean, very, very simple on this print. If the PCE comes in higher than expected, higher than 0.3%, then the market should go down. If it's the opposite, right? If PC is down below 0.3%, market's going to go up. Wow, could you imagine that it comes in like 0.1? I can dream, right? But yeah, this is going to be a tough one to beat. I don't know how we're actually going to beat this print. I'm going to try my best to trade this, but I don't really have the best expectations on something like this. We are kind of buried down here nice and low. So to see us like crack lows there could be a very, very tall order. Very, very easy. It does seem like somebody had a kind of little preview there. We are seeing those equities kind of selling off a little bit. NVIDIA is having trouble breaking down that 1100 level. It's just kind of holding above that. And we're seeing kind of a little bounce and recovery. Could be a dead cat bounce in a lot of these equities. Apple hasn't moved, but Apple literally let the cat out of the bag yesterday. Basically saying, I mean, I'm excited about this, and maybe I'm alone on this, but the Siri that's going, oh, shoot. S word, Miss S or Mrs. S, whoever they are going to be improved dramatically. And the good news about that is that we're finally going to have a good virtual assistant on our phones. The bad news, I guess, is that it's going to know. I mean, your phone already knows everything about you. I guess it's going to make it more apparent to people how much it actually knows. I mean, ChatGPT knew that I was trading with Dakota, and I barely even chatted about that. So let's see here. Rips, if it comes in at 0.3, a little jostling, I think. I think it's actually would be good because it seems like a lower estimate. It's trending down in that sense, right? Let's go move to Alaska. I heard it's pretty warm there. There you go. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, day trader Rick. How you doing there, bud? Let's see here. Rips requested 1,700, my second payout. Thanks to you and Tops. Alan. Whoa. Hey, let's go, Alan. That's great. Congratulations. That's awesome. There's nothing better than getting those payouts. Try to pay yourself regularly. Don't try to do the whole nonsense where you see people on social media and you're trying to, oh, this person made 20 grand and feel bad about yourself. Like, just get those payouts. Like, get those payouts. That's what it's all about. Getting paid, making it real. You'll be surprised too. If you start paying yourself regularly, it stacks up. You look back after like 2 months and you go, whoa, I didn't even realize, like, that's a lot of payouts right there. That's amazing. Good morning. There you go. Paying the man. Love to see it. I opened 5 combine accounts. On one, I am up 1,000. Moving forward, I am planning to trade 3 simultaneously and 2 individually. Any strategies on simultaneous account trading? What platform are you using there, MS? If you're using NinjaTrader, I recommend using Replicanto, which is the link right here. Nightbot's going to serve that up to you. And that's what I'd use. If you're using TopStepX, built-in trade copier. Tradeovate has a built-in trade copier, but you can't copy bracket orders. If you don't want to be spending a bunch of money, well, there you go, NinjaTrader. Use Replicanto. It's the best one out there. There's nothing better than Replicanto. I've used other trade copiers. Replicanto is updated. Like, I get an update push like every single week, and every single time I use it, like, okay, look at this. This is how you know this is a good trade copier, right? Let me show you this. Look at this. So there's my express funded, right? Do you see how each one is literally exact? That's how you know you have a good trade copier, right? If every single number is exact, you're not going to get it all the time, especially in high momentum. But I mean, that's there you go. That's a great trade copier if they're getting pretty close to exact. That's kind of the litmus test on whether or not it's a good trade copier. So I would highly recommend using it. Quantower has a free, yes, Quantower as well has a free trade copier. I've never used Quantower myself, but I've seen a lot of people that use it and they really do enjoy that. So, my shoulder is still injured, but I decided to start working out again. It just sucks. Getting old is fun, isn't it? So yeah, we are 9 minutes away from the PCE print. We're going to try our darndest to trade on this thing. I don't have high hopes for it. We have a little cushion that we're working with, and we'll see if we can trade our hearts out. Like I said, it's going to be a very short day for me today. I'm not going to be trading literally past probably noon, 11 a.m. or noon. So Rips, I've been struggling to get a payout. Do you have a course or any tips? I don't have a course per se, but we have a community in here. There is, let me see if this works. There's a link that drops. There's a 7-day trial that we do for this. And the reason why is because we want to make sure that when you come into the group, that it's a good fit for you. Other groups, it's like you have to pay a month up front or whatever like that. This is practically free. It's $7 for 7 days. You come in, you try it out, you see if you mesh well with the group. Will you be a better trader by being amongst all of these other killer traders? Probably not. I can't make that promise, of course, but what I can say is that you get no latency on the live streams. You get to hang out with a group of killers in here, like absolute killers, and surrounding yourself with other killers is going to make you drive yourself. Like being Dakota as my trading buddy literally is a twofold thing. Number one, he's such a nice person. He's a gentleman. He's always just, he's a great person just at a human level. And at a trader's level, he drives me to be a better trader. And I'm able to hear his thought process, so like that to me is like having to be around a trading buddy like that. That's important. So that's what I think the power of a good community is. And that's what we're building over here at Clubhouse. And we've had this going on and growing and growing. It's been growing very, very rapidly, but that's why we do the 7 days. You check it out for 7 days. It's a full week of trade, no matter which day you join. If you join on a Friday, you get from Friday to Friday, full week of trade. But the point is that you get to see what's going on in there. You get to see what it's like, and it's practically free. And in those 7 days, you're going to figure out, okay, is it worth me being part of a community? Is it too much noise? Are these people cool? Do I mesh well with these types of people? It's that kind of thing. So it's like 7 days, you should be able to figure it out then. And, there's other people out there that just refuse to do that. So Dakota from Top Step, yeah, that's my trading buddy. That's my number one trading buddy right there. Good morning, Alejandro. Good to see you. Got the fire drill from yesterday. Yes, I got mine as well. The fire drill did come on through there. Expectation is for a 0.3 rise in April and 2.7 spike low and bounce would be the most welcome. However, never get what I want. Well, yeah, we'll have to see. I'm expecting a very, very wild print on this, to be honest with you. I'm expecting a lot of heavy, heavy volatility, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll trade our best here. We'll try our best there. And we will try our hardest there. Does anyone else need a trading buddy? I live in the DC area. Not that it matters, but it'd be cool if someone else was here too. There you go. Putting those feelers out. I like it. Love to see that. Yeah, trading buddies are important. We actually have a channel there, Find a Buddy, that we put in Clubhouse now, so you can link up with somebody. Grabbed another 50K yesterday and 2 more this morning. I've never copy traded before. Can't wait to try it out. Taking small base hits with good setups. There you go. Take it slow. Take it slow. Don't have hungry eyes. Take it slow. And that's how you have success in doing this. Take it very, very slow. Fire drill code will not work unless you signed up for it. It's tied to your account. They used to have it where codes would work even if you didn't sign up for it. But now it's like if you didn't sign up for it, no soup for you. News alerts on charts. Now, hey, let me caution you folks with this. If you're going to be trading on any trading platform during a heavy volatile news event like this, please understand that stops can get skipped over. Entries can be terrible. Platforms can lag. That is a function of being an electronic trader. That's not a function of, oh, I'm trading on a prop firm and this is unique. No, this happens on real live accounts on real live brokerages. So please caution, please trade with caution in the sense that if you're trading on PC, you're taking a risk. This is a very risky thing to be doing because it's so volatile. And with that said, I'm going to take a quick little restroom break so we can get this done before the print. I'll be right back with you folks. We are back. We are seeing a little bit of the market catching a bid here. We're looking at 0.3% for the print here. Wow, we are seeing this tick up a little bit. Could be a little fake out to drain out those early shorts before we see a big drop, or it could be the beginning of the move to the top side. Nobody knows, or maybe they do. Maybe somebody's cheating. Are you cheating? You get the print early there. Are you cheating? You never know in this crazy world, right? You just never know anymore. All right, let's see. Charts are all loaded up here. We are wholly above that 572 level for the time being. Rips, you have a very pleasant voice. Well, you have a very pleasant attitude. I like that. Thank you. How to use the reset code. Type it in and press the button. It says when you're resetting an account, there's a place to put in the code. It is Nancy Pelosi. There you go. Rips is the new Bob Ross. Maybe sometimes. Sometimes we get a little bit fired up. Hey, Sarl. Good to see you. No trades yet for Mark. Host Logic is hanging tight there. Rips, you make me laugh hard. Hey, that's what we're here for. Have a little entertainment in the mornings, right? All right, inside 2 minutes here, Stream Deck is going to go in my lap. See if we can navigate these trades well. Oh, boy. Here we go, folks. I wish everybody the best of luck. This is going to be tremendously difficult to trade, in my opinion. But I wish you all the best of luck. Trade with Nate, you are not muted. All right, let's see here. We have Canadian GDP coming out at the same time, too. So this should be a fun one, folks. Good luck to all of you. Wow, order book is dead. 45 seconds now. Good luck to all of you. I hope everybody out there, I hope all your dreams come true today. All your trading dreams just all come absolutely true here. Ten seconds. Here we go. In line. Wow, that was a quick sweep. Hold on. Let's see. That was very quick sweep there. So not a big reaction, but I ended up getting like the top part of that range. Wow, we have a huge gap in that print there. My goodness. All right, so let's see. Okay, there we go. Everything's in line with expectations. See if we can get up and over. They're very, very heavy to the top side on this. Bonds are dropping, which is good. We're holding above 607 for now. Personal spending was revised down for the prior month. It's having some trouble, isn't it? Trying this. Having a little bit of trouble to the top side. Watching. Can we hold these pushes is the question. I don't like the way that this tape is reacting right now. It's so heavy to the top side. A lot of people are trying to cap this on. If we can break out of this area, that'd be very, 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 very pleasant for us. You can see how heavy these cappers are, though. We need to get through 630. Watching. Look at how heavy these cappers are. This is insane. If they can relax on the offer, then I'm very strong on this print, but we're not seeing that yet. They're not relaxing the offer at all. So I don't like this yet. Very gross. Yeah, we're still bumping any of these things. Crazy. They just need to send this through 630 and this should scream, but it's so heavy right here. This is not great. Watching this through 25s now. Still the same cappers. We just need a little chutzpah to push through. Such heavy capping up here. Yuck. I do not like this. See if we can hold this through 25s. Okay, show me through 30s now. There we go. There's that push. Okay. Can we get this ripper? Watching. Hold this push. Watching at these 30s now. Okay, here we go. Starting to light up. Levels at 44. Watching here to these 40s. All right, peeling off one. Stop back at break even. I want to see us jamming through these 40s now. I don't like how heavy this is, though. It is so gross to the top side. I'm just being real with you. So disgusting to the top side here. Ugh. It is such a bucket of yuck here. They just don't want to send this for some reason. Or maybe we're just gathering a couple more for the moon fuel, you know? I just need to see thicker bids to feel more comfortable here. You see that? Look at that. You see how heavy that offer was that we're running into there? They just need to let this thing fly. Just let it fly. Let the birds just, let them go. Just let them fly. Just let them go. Let those birds fly. If we're through 45, then these shorts get really, really in trouble because we have that pocket of liquidity at 57 through 68. Let the birds fly. Come on. Let them fly. I dare you. Let him fly through 40. And tickle, tickle. Nah, that's not. There we go. There we go. There's that 40 pop. There's our 44 original target now. So that was juicy. Let's see if we can get this actually through this 44 3/4. As you know, this is an MC level. Anybody else want to let these birds fly? I mean, I want to. I'm actually like betwixt the idea of just feathering this out. I wish I would have taken 3 contracts, but whatever. This is the life we're living right now. Watching up here to 44s. I mean, I should just cover here at 44, right? That would be the prescient thing to do. Watching. It's also, I have such a busy day today. It's like I also just want to be finished up here so I don't have to think about this any longer, but let's try this. Wait, whoops. Gotta select the, oh, shoot. I didn't select the correct hotkey thing. Watching here. Brrr. Come on, fly away, little birds. Pull up on those 30s now. Yeah, they're selling this. Those 44s, I mean, did that hit the clubhouse level right on the button? Did it? I feel like it did. What was the high? Oh, we were 1 tick away. I'm sorry. We were 1 tick away. Goldman's got to stop doing that to us where they give it to us 1 tick away. Okay, there. Did they serve it to us now? Did they deliver? Oh, we got it now. Okay, cool. Goldman. I always feel like Goldman is watching me. All right, let's see here. Can we just get that Scoot and Boogie rally to 57 and I'll be a happy camper here? That would be ideal for me. If you're wondering, that's what I'm actually looking for here. Would be that rally to 57. They just need to, like I said, if they can just let this just open up just a taster, just a little taster's choice. That's all we're really looking for in this. Just a taster's choice here. Just send it right through to the 50s. There you go. There you go. There you go. Step it up a little bit. Step it up into those 50s. It's all we need. Is there a problem with Rhythmic? It depends on which prop firm you're using, I suppose. So, can doves fly through the 50? That is the question here, folks. Can we see this here and now? I'm actually going to move my stop here. Problem is that we're going to see some pullback eventually. There's a big player at 50. So if we slam through this player and we actually swipe this liquidity, it is real. We tapped into it. It's actual real liquidity here. There we go. We took it. I hate that pattern. Take and reject. Okay. So let's do this then. Almost. Let's get through 50 here. All right, I'm actually gonna move my stop because I'm happy to get stopped out here if this fails right here now. It's just, it's not getting us the launch that I wanted in this because it's like an inline print, but we're not getting that big old launch that I was looking for, unfortunatamente. So make sure I use the right button here. Watching for this little perk back up. Yeah, they're coming in and they're just jostling things around, not doing anything that I want because there's not a big amount of players. If we slam through 50s, I mean, this player that was at 50 is likely going to get spooked and then we'll start to see this boot, scoot, and rally. So let's see, tap into 50. Can you do it? Oh, there's an iceberg now at 50. You're ruining the party here. Just let it fly. You're ruining the party. If you're trying to get filled at 50, by the way, there's numbers that actually go higher than 50. If you're watching this, that player at 50, if you're running that iceberg, the last time I checked, numbers do go higher than 50. Hey, Coach Dakota, love to see it. Give it up for Coach Dakota here in chat. Come on, just fly to 50. Let's see that 50 and get through this iceberg player. Get through them. Look at this iceberg player. They're just so, there we go. Got through you now. What's up, buddy? Okay, through that iceberg player at 50, we're doing the same thing. Yeah. We're lacking that continuation through these key levels, which is truly annoying. They need to get scared. That's the thing, is that the folks that are shorting this thing, they need to get spooked and start to bid to cover. And we're not seeing that on the tape yet. We're just seeing thin offers, which is good for us, but it's not confirmation that I'm looking for. I want the dang confirmation. Give me the confirmation. The confirmation's at 57 3/4 for me. That's where I have confirmation. Okay, 57. Am I being too greedy here? Are we being too greedy? No, come on. Are we really being too greedy here? Come on and send it through that 57 3/4. I want to see interaction there because then that tells me the story of everything I need to know from here and now. So watching here. Oop, there's somebody. Found somebody. That's a bid to cover right there. That's big for us. Hold above the 50s, and then if we can get this here and now, through 57, we're rocking all the way to triple sixes. Yuck. I don't like that, but yeah, that's where we'll be rocking to. So this is still grinding here. I just want to see the here and now. Watching. Okay, there's that 57 player. They're scared. They're scared right there. 57 3/4. I know I said I'd be covering there, and I should have, but yeah, there's that big set of players again. We're seeing them right there live on the tape. They're getting super thin with it now too. There we go. Okay, through them. There's your 60s on the ticket now. 60s on the ticket. Beautiful, beautiful move. You love to see it. You love to see it. Can we just get a little bit of the hold on this frickin' diesels here? And, you know, I don't want to get too greedy because we're right there at 66. Can we just get that little papacito back in there? That is the question. I'm not getting too greedy, am I? Not too greedy. Yeah. Not too greedy, right? Just one more little, just a little, right there. There we go. Wait, nope, almost. Knock, knock. Come on, do the thing. There we go. All right, we are all out, folks. We are all out, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. I want to be out. I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to be out. All right, so what does that put us at, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, traders of all ages, shapes and sizes, we've done it for the first time ever. We've hit $10,000 worth of profit live here on the Market Clubhouse channel. Let's go. Let's go. $10,000 today on the Express funded accounts. This is real money, folks. That's 10 grand heading into the old reserves there. 10 Jeezys, 4 Sheezys. You love to see it, folks. You absolutely love to see it. And I think that we covered at a good spot. So far, so good. The market's telling us that we did cover at a nice spot there. So 10 Jeezys on the ticket. Trading some news here. Trading some news. We actually got our face ripped off right here. We went long and it went, nah, I was just kidding. And then we waited and then we had to board the rocket ship a little bit later there. But there we go. There we go. Hey, folks, if you caught that with me, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to disable my hotkeys here. I'm turned off my hotkeys now. And I'm going to unplug that Stream Deck. Okay, that Stream Deck is now unplugged. I'm not going to be trading. And by the way, this is what happens with the overnight trade thing. I don't get to, it doesn't get to show me my actual P&L. So what is it going to show me on my real P&L here? I mean, it's not bad. It's going to show us we made $6,000, but the reality is that we made 10. So what's the exact number? So for, I know, because everybody's going to, if I post like up 10 G's, people are going to say, it wasn't technically. It wasn't actually. Let's see. 1993, 84, 1968, 84, 1968, 84, 1943, 84. Oh, see that? You know, that rips. He's lying. It wasn't actually. It wasn't even 10 G's. I watched. It wasn't even. It wasn't even 10 grand. He's lying. So 9.9K. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, we're having some fun there. By the way, look at that cover. Boy, it started to slow down there, and you know, it felt like We should have. So there we go. I'm not going to trade any more express funded accounts for the rest of the day. Number one, because the trading office is going to be relocated here. Ignore what the total net profit says. We are actually up this much right here. The reason why is because we took half of that. Well, I guess we made the 3,900 and change or 3,800 and change during slow markets. So there you have it. Anybody else, if you caught that move, can you do me a favor? Drop a W in chat here. Can we see that? I'd love to see that, actually. Can we drop a W in chat if you caught that? That was a sweet, sweet move. And if you're holding still, I don't fault you for that. I think it's a very smart move to be holding. Look at this. Holy smokes. Yo. Wow. Holy smoke. Jeez Louise. I love PCE Fridays. I don't know about you folks out there, but I will say this. If you did catch the move and you're still holding, just trail that stop and just let it work. I can't do that because this is going to be the last time we're trading in this trading office here. So I got things to do, unfortunately, but we will keep the party bus rolling here. Any questions about the trade that I took there? Wow, Henny is up $17,000. Beautiful. Holy smokes. Look at, we went right to that zone there, by the way. This is the zone. This is the pocket I was looking for, by the way. And this is it. This is my happy pocket right there. And that's what I want. That's why you heard me saying, well, I want to see this 57 through 666, the mark of the beast. So 5K in funded accounts and past 4 more combines. Yo, give it up for Josh in here. Where do I go for my Fed news? So I have the fastest one is going to be BT. Outside of that, because that's ridiculously expensive, outside of that is going to be you can use trade, live squawk, Benzinga, financial juice. There's so many. Find a squawk that has a free trial and see if you like it. I get this question a lot. How do you get the breaking news? Well, I listen to squawks, but I listen to all of them concurrently. And the thing that's difficult about that is like you have multiple people talking. It's an art form. It really is. You have like 10 people talking at once and you try to focus on one person's voice. Not a lot of people can do it. They'll just hear. And so, yeah, try it. Give it a trial. Most people hate squawks because it's just there's somebody in your ears all day, all trading day long. And it's not, a lot of people hate it. But it's, you know, at trading desks, they have squawks. Professional trading desks, they use squawks. So. But there we have it, folks. Ribs, I have a question. Can you transfer that 9.9K to my bank account? Absolutely. It's on the way there. Very, very nice. Don't trade news, but it's fun to watch. Amen. You know, and trading styles are not for everybody, right? So like slow. Wow, look at that, Luna. You killer. You are insane. Love to see that, Luna. Well done. Small start on my 6th XFA. We're going to get your 5th. It's your 5th XFA. Nice work there. Jesus power. Very, very nice work. Love to see that. Could you explain that trade, please? Yes. So PCE came in line. If it comes in line, we're expecting the market to either hold or shake and shimmy and a small little jostling. And I'm looking at the tape there to see what these players are trying to do. We had that huge pop. So immediately after I got pulled out on that pop, I was down. I was still up on the day because I had some padding going into the day. But on that print, when we get a pop like that and we have huge cappers above, when I say cappers, I'm talking about heavy offers. There's folks that are coming in with heavy offers, whether they're iceberg players or actually showing their size. We saw somebody showing their size on 50 and it's kind of like an intimidation factor. But usually on that type of print, I immediately started looking through the lens of the short trade. And then I'm convincing myself, which is great. I'm convincing myself, find me a reason to go short. Find me a reason to go short. And we came back down in that tape. We came back down and there's nobody starting to push into that bid. Nobody. And in fact, no cappers. There you go. And in fact, we're coming into that and it's just like, there's nobody caring to push hard into that. So I'm like, okay, well then this is long. And then they slammed it right up and I tried to jump on board as fast as I could. So that was what happened in that trade there. After a long wait, I got funded finally. Now I got my first Express account. Nice. Give it up for Hisham. Ain't 10K a band? I don't know. Is it a band? A stack? It might be a stack. In poker, we call that a stack of high society, right? One stack of high society. Or maybe it's even 10 stacks of high society. Anyway, Rips, you told me to promise you I would take payout after I made the 8K in one day on my 50K XFA. I did do that. I also have a total of 4 XFAs now. Got the email about them possibly moving to live. Yo, give it up for the Bovice. Yo, that is awesome. Wow. So that just made my morning. Like, forget the money that I made. That just made my morning right there. The report was largely anticipated 2 weeks ago and won't change much of anything for the near-term Fed outlook of wait and see. You're right. It's it's in line with expectations. And by the way, look at how good this little pocket has worked here. And this is why I say, you know, if I'm in that range, I was patient on that final lot. If I would have held 2 lots, I probably could have held it. But look at that. Look at that to the ticket right there. 668 and a quarter. And the high 660. Come on, he's doing it again. He's out here doing it again. Look at that. But this was the zone. So this is my cover zone on that trade. This is what I'm looking for. And I think we covered, where did we cover? What was our actual execution there? 59 and 3/4. Yeah, so just above there because it was struggling. So I like that cover there. But that was the pocket of goodness that I was looking for. A brick is $100,000. Okay, 10K is a rack. A band is 1K. Thank you, folks. I am learning the nomenclature. Would we call it that? Goodness. All right. So take this all off my chart here. The lingo. Thank you. So congratulations to everybody out there that made their morning so far. I understand the morning's not over, but for me, you know, it is. And like it says, it's only $6,000 only, but in reality, we are sitting up about 9.9K right now. NQ is trying to find price acceptance in yesterday's value area. Very well said, Astronerd, and that is correct. But yeah, you see this rejection. I mean, we just dipped from that. We dipped pretty hard from that. So here's the thing. So let me go over the print. Here. Bring it up on my favorite platform here. Okay. 0.3 was the expectation. Came in at 0.3, right? It did trend down from last month. I believe, what was the month? Was it revised? I said it was revised, right? I heard that. Let me see if I really want to bring up revision. I'm not going to go through the tables right now, but so 0.2 was the expectation for month over month. 0.3 was the expectation for the, there's the PC deflator, then core PC at 0.2 and the deflator at 0.3. Both of those literally in line with expectations. Now, the last print was higher, right? 0.5, and then I think it was 0.3 respectively. So if we would have had them come in with a higher estimate, we would have rallied super hard. But the thing is that we are trending downwards. And so that means that the Fed is more likely to keep a cut on the table. You heard me talk about through that trade that bonds were dropping. So if you're getting out of fixies, rolling into equities, why would you ever want to get out of fixies? Does anybody know? Why, oh, why would any investors want to get out of fixies? What does that mean? What does that mean when investors are pulling out of fixies like bonds? What are they anticipating? Rates are going to do what? If you're getting out of fixies and you're getting paid a certain rate, if you're looking at a 2-year, a 10-year, rates are lower. There you go, Charles. Exactly. Yes. So that's why when we use this, so we had a couple things on the docket. We had the PC print coming in line. That's not good nor bad, but it's less bad than it is good, right? It's not like it's a good thing. It's definitely good that we're trending down, but it's not like it was an outlier print where we're going to smack. But the thing that kept me in the trade was knowing that bonds were dropping. The yield curve was dropping. The bond yields were dropping. And that's less interest in bonds, more rotation into equities. Because if you think about it, look, hold on, somebody's yapping right now. We got squawks. But think about this. Forget the words bonds, forget the words equities, and just imagine I have a hand right here. This is a hand of beans that I have. And I say, if you buy these beans from me, you're going to get paid $10 a week. And if you buy these beans from me, you're going to get paid $20 a week. And these beans cost $10. These beans cost $10. So do you want the $10 a week or do you want the $20 a week? Well, you go for the ones that are $20 a week. Now it changes. The next week comes out and I say, hey, here's these beans. These are going to give you $100 a week. And these are going to keep giving you $20 a week. You go, well, last week, these were only $10 a week. Now these are $100 a week that you're going to pay me for these. I'm going to hold these beans. And that's all it is. We have equities. We have fixies. If equities are going to produce more money for you to hold these equities, like think about it. If you were holding NVIDIA, you're going to make way more than you'd ever make holding any kind of fixies. Yes, it's higher risk, but that's what we're looking for here. And that's what we're trying to follow. The smart money is trying to capitalize on producing more money and producing the highest amount of yield. Sometimes that's being smart and going into fixies. Sometimes that's going into equities. When we have inflation running rampant, the dollar ends up being worth less, and equities should rise. So finding a safe haven where, maybe you're taking, you can also do floating rate notes. You can do inflation tips, treasury inflation protected securities. There's a lot of different things that you can go into. But the reality is that you have big money that's looking for the smartest thing to do for themselves first and then their clients. It used to be the other way around. Hey, we're clients first. No, themselves first and then their clients. They got to get their bonuses first. So where are they going to go and how do we follow that money around? On a print like that, we're looking at this and saying, okay, that's not bad news for the Fed. It's kind of in line with what we were expecting, but that's going to keep that rate cut on the table. Well, if there's a rate cut on the table, then the yields are going to eventually be lower. So why don't we boot, scoot, and boogie out of fixies and get into equities? Because that's what everybody wants to do, right? Does that make sense? I feel like I'm trying to dumb it down as much as possible here and just like talking about beans in my hands and stuff like that. So, everyone was wetting their pants for a high print. I mean, there was a lot of people if we got a high print, this thing would have just dropped like a rock, But here's the thing. Now we have the chance of when the market opens that this thing can just continue rallying to the top side here, right? Rips, you teach these new stuff in your course. I don't have a course per se, but we have a webinar archive. If you want to see all the webinars that are in the archive right now, here's the link to the webinar archive. So you can browse this at your leisure and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. But, like I said, our group is basically, we're a collection of, it's a beautiful community. We're all kind of like-minded. We all are supportive of one another. It's a whole, it's a big community. There's a lot of different trading styles. There's people who only trade the London session. There's people who only trade metals. There's people who only trade energy. There's people who only trade New York. There's all walks of life in there. There's people who trade all day. But there's people of all walks of life in there. And it's worth checking out. If you're looking for a community, you're looking for trading buddies, you're looking for people, and you've never been, a part of like any of that type of community stuff, or maybe you have and you didn't really enjoy it. This is why we do a 7-day trial. So you can check it out and see if it's a good fit. It's $7 for 7 days. It's like practically free. And the reason why we do that is like, hey, if you like it, great. If you don't, hey, at least you're out 7 days of your time, essentially, in $1 a day, right? What were the trades? Let me show you here on my chart. There was the trades right there. And that was what brought us in. Well, this was the trade that brought us in $6,000. And then yesterday we had a trade as well. This was the other trade. Can't even fit it. Yeah, I can't fit it. Well, we had two trades, but yeah, that was what ended up yielding us right here. Like I said, brings us in 10 rackaroonies there. Let's see here. Rips, any insight on how the new XFA activation works? Just past another 150K, unaware of the new process. Very good question, Remezla. So it's still the same thing where you have to wait for settlement, whatever you want to call it. You have to wait for your trades to settle for the day. So if you are above the threshold and you have passed it, you have to wait until all of the trades are booked. And that's going to happen after 4 p.m., right? Or I'm sorry, after 5 p.m. 5 p.m. they start to book those trades. And usually around 6 p.m. Eastern time is when you'll get the notification. You just go into your dashboard now and there's a button you click that says activate my XFA. You click that button, you agree to the terms, you pay the $149 activation fee, one lifetime fee, and then that's it. It immediately shows up in your list. And that's how I added the other two that I wanted to add there. I wish Rips would give me one-on-one mentoring. Coach DBA, you are hilarious, by the way. Yeah, good one. You are so funny. Wow, Mr. Kofifi. Wait, did I miss that? Is that Coach Dakota? Wait, hold on. Did I miss that? Hold on. Did I miss it? Is that Coach Dakota? You made 15 G's on the print? Did I miss that for some reason, or is that Kofifi? See, I don't know. I see $265,000 in the balance and I immediately think that's got to be Coach Dakota's account. Oh, goodness. You usually get the email that you pass before 7 p.m. and you can activate literally in 1 minute. Yeah, the whole difference is that, I got to turn down these squawks. The whole difference now is that you can activate your XFA instantly. Before, it took like 24 hours, 48 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours, whatever. The moment that you pay that activation fee now, it shows up in minutes in your account list. So there's no more waiting. So if you want to like chill and just wait and you're like, I don't want to have an XFA today, just chill. And when you're ready to have it, you can do this mid trading day. If you have a past one that's actually passed, you can do it midday. Like let's say that you pass today, you get the email, you're good. And you're like, yeah, you know what? Monday, I don't really want to have an XFA. I want to take a little break, let my euphoria die down a little bit. And then Tuesday comes along, you're like, yeah, the markets are kind of dead. And then you're like, Wednesday, I want to trade this. So Wednesday, like you wake up in the morning, click the button, pay the one lifetime fee, and then boom, you have that account in your list. So that's another way you can look at it too. As long as you've passed it, it's going to sit there for, I think they sit on the bench indefinitely. I don't know now because I've always been paying for them. So I don't know. Well, I'll figure that. I'll cross that road when I come to it. I got a lot of backups in my arsenal here. So Rips just said that right after said they still haven't gotten activated yet. So a ton of people, they need to fix it. I mean, mine was activated instantly. So went to commercial right away. Never understood the delay. They were doing it manually. They were actually doing it manually. So they're now have the process automated, right? No more combines. Yeah. It is instant. I just did it. Nice, Ryan. Congratulations, by the way, for you folks that are having XFAs out there. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. 30 days hold, I think, then they get deleted. Well, you should be able to pay for them to hold them on the bench. I hope they didn't get rid of my bench strategy. That would be terrible. Ribs, I paid my fee for my XFA on Saturday, but it's still not active on Quantower. Contacted event support. Yeah. So that was before the change. So they made a change. So your account probably got lost in the shuffle. I would open up a new ticket and go in the Top Step Discord. That's what you ought to do. Go in the Top Step Discord, drop a screenshot of your payment and say, hey, I paid for this on Saturday. I'm supposed to have this by now. And be polite, be nice, right? There's a lot of moving parts when there's a system upgrade like that. But go into the Top Step Discord, discord.gg/topstep. I can post that link actually right here. Discord.gg/topstep right there. I guess I need to do the discord.gg/topstep right there. Boom. That should be a link. There we go. Click that link. Go into the Top Step Discord. Be polite, right? Understand that it's like, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. They're improving. They're working on improving their support turnaround time. So just be patient and just be polite and say, hey, here's a screenshot. I paid for my account on Saturday. I haven't received the activation yet. I understand that you upgraded the system on Tuesday. It was a holiday weekend. It probably got lost in the shuffle. Would you mind activating it for me today? And they'll say, yeah, sure. No problem. Sorry about that. Here, simple as that. Let's see. There was a bunch of videos crying about asking things in the Discord. Oh, stop it. Let's not do drama this morning. Let's have come on. It's Friday and we're up 10 racks. Let's be happy about that, right? U.S. Secretary of State Biden approved use of U.S. Yeah, that was yesterday, Adam. Hi, Rips. So once you have a live account waiting for mine to activate, do you choose when and how much profits you can move from the XFAs? Yeah, they ask you. They'll send you an email and they'll ask you how much do you want to take for yourself and how much do you want to put in your live account. They ask you. Yeah, it'll take like a week for you to get your account. It will take a week. Any idea if there will be another discount code? Oh, by the way, thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so there's a link. If you're enjoying the stream, I very rarely ask you folks for any favors or anything. Number one, please like the stream. I really appreciate it. It gets us really, really blowing up here. And we've been growing rapidly. We're trying to get to now 20,000 subs here on YouTube. But the other favor I ask is that if you can, just click this link right here. Let the page load. It'll say do you want to allow cookies maybe sometimes? But yeah, just let the page load and then you can just close out of it. But here's what I want to bring up. The coupon code for $29 50K accounts is right here. This is the coupon code right here. That coupon code expires tonight at midnight. And I think the next time they're going to do a discount is when they get 100K subs on YouTube, but I'm not going to make any promises on that. Maybe they only do we'll give you folks a free reset or something like that. But I mean, those accounts will rebill at $29 per account for the entirety, the lifetime of those accounts until you pass. So it's the price, it's $30 each. You get 5 of them. It's the same price that I'm paying for one single 150K combine. So, you can look at it that way. You're getting 250K for the price of one single 150K. It's a really good deal. And if you take advantage of that deal and they do another deal, you can stack that deal as well. It's really up to you in your financial situation. But like I said, it's very rare that Top Step does sales. After they beat this 100K on YouTube, they get their YouTube plaque and all that for Top Step TV. I can't promise that they're going to do a sale anytime soon. It's not like these other funding companies. They're not the dog and pony show. They're just They're here to fund real traders. But which, by the way, I saw on Twitter yesterday, there's a couple more people moving to live. So if you're out there and you're watching the stream right now, congratulations there. Let's see here. Waiting for that special deal that works with Ninja. It does, Momo Man. Good news for you. That deal does work with Ninja. It's not for Top Step X only. The coupon code that I posted, 5 Express funded accounts, that works for Ninja Trader too, believe it or not. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Here, I can actually show. Let me click my own link here. Let me see. Top Step allows 6 PA accounts instead of 3. No, it's 5. It is 5. The number is 5. It's a Finsky. All right, let's see here. So if I load this up, get the member deals. Okay, so let's see here. It's loading. Okay. So I go to earn funding here. Okay, so check this out. Gonna bring this over here. All right, so if I go to the 50K account right here, I can do Ninja Trader, right? Next. And then right here where it says have a promo code, you just type in, what is the code again? 5 Express funded accounts. There we go. Let's see. Clicky, clicky. Boom. Look at that. Ninja Trader. Boom. If I want to do that on Quant Tower, same deal. Look at this. Have a promo code. 5 Express funded accounts. Look at this. Quant Tower. Biggity boom. It's on all accounts. I don't know if you folks knew that. On all accounts. That's sweet. By the way, we are rolling over here a little bit. But yeah, click that link that I have posted at the top of the chat and then enter in that discount code. There you go. There it is. Adding the feature to reset your funded account would surely be 500. Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm not going to get on a rant today, but I will say this. There's no free lunch in this game, right? There's no free lunch in this game. Okay. You have to remember that there's no free lunch in this game. So if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, wouldn't this be a great rule? You buy a funded, so if you pass your combine within 10 days, you don't have to pay an activation fee. That gives you 3 express funded reset fees automatically for free. So if you blow your account 3 times over, you can reset it for free every single time. And then, okay, and then let's do single day payouts. And if I get paid out $1 or more, they triple my payout. And then they reload my account with like 60 grand in it. Is that fair? Yeah. Like all these, I see a lot of people on Twitter where it's just kind of like, the things that they're suggesting to do is just kind of ridiculous in my opinion there. Like, oh yeah, we should do resets on funded accounts. There is a reset on a funded account. It's called pass another combine. Prove that you could trade. Stop trying to rush things. Slow it the heck down. Is a subscription recurring with $29? Yes, every single one is $29. So if you don't pass in a month, you'll get rebilled for $29. If you blow the account, it'll reset the account for you for that $29, which is amazing, right? Yeah, I think it was a troll, but somebody was asking, they're like, so I paid for a 50K funded account and it says that I need 2 days of trading to be in a funded account. Well, I have 2 days of trading and I made $100 each day and my balance is now $50,200. So why can't I withdraw the $50,000? It's like, this person literally in their mind thought that they invented the infinite money glitch. Like, what in the world is that? Seriously? Yes. Funding company you're going to pay $29 to. You're going to trade for 2 days and then, you get $50,000. Like, what? Some people, it's like, what happened to common sense? It's just not so common anymore. It's crazy. It's nuts. I'm not even kidding. Somebody literally asked that. They're like, well, why can't I withdraw 50,000? You said it's 2 days and I can be funded. It's like, what? Oh my goodness gracious. Good question. I think your XFA turns to the live account. Hold on. Let's see. What did I miss? Rips, can you still have XFA after moving to live account? Yes. That's what I have. I have 5 XFAs and 1 live account right now. So yes, I traded my live account last week. I traded, I think last Friday, made like $800. Yeah. Oh goodness. They should have a combine with rules way harder than those of the XFA. And if you can actually pass it, then you get free activation. Yeah. I mean, it's just simple. Like the thing is like, if you just show up every day and you like, here's the deal. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. And I don't tell this to a lot of people. Okay. Let's just keep this between me and you 2,000 people that are watching right now. But if you just show up every single day to the market and you focus on, I'm going to take really, really good trades, right? You don't focus on, I'm $200 away from passing. Oh, if I do this, then I'm going to get funded. Oh, if I do this, I hit my payout period. Oh, if I do this, if I just do a little bit more, I do this. If you focus instead of that mindset and you just go, it's a trading day. I'm going to look for my setup and I'm going to trade the best I can trade and just put my best foot forward, not go on tilt, not get emotional, trade my best, and that's it. You'll be shocked at how fast you get passing and payouts. You will be shocked. Try that. Try that starting next week. Instead of going into the market and saying, just to make $200, I just need to make $500. And I'm so close to passing. If I could just pass that, it's been 3 weeks. And market has no idea about any of that. It literally has no clue. Right now, there's probably somebody on a short from this area right here. There's probably somebody that's short. I mean, how many lots could that possibly be? Let's see. There's 200 up there. So let's say there's a 250 lot short from up here. That person is let's do some quick maths here. 30 points and 20 times 250. They're up 150 grand right now, right? Maybe I'm off on that number, but yeah, they're up 150 G's right now. And you don't even know about them. You think they're sitting there. I mean, they could be at a trade desk. 150K to that trade desk could be like a fart in the wind, right? The market has no idea who's up, who's down. I mean, there's algorithms that can detect where positions are and where things have been exchanged and things like that. They look for certain signatures and they use AI to analyze that stuff. But the point is that if you just show up to the market every single day and you stop all of these nonsense conversations of, I'm 200 away from passing. I'm $150 away from passing. If I just made $1,000 today, I calculate if I make $300 a day, then that adds up and I'm going to make this much a month and da-da-da-da-da-da. You go into the mindset with that, all roads on that path lead to disappointment. I promise you that. It's always going to lead to disappointment because you're going to hit your goal. You're going to feel impervious to that. You're going to say, I hit my goal. But then on the days where you don't hit your goal, you're going to feel like garbage. Do you really, really want to see that? Do you really want to see that? Wait, stream might get cut off. Why? What's happening? What did I do? I'm giving the secrets out, right? So just go into every single trading day and saying, I'm going to trade my strategy. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not going to get swayed by other people's P&Ls. I'm not trying to race against anybody. This is you versus you, baby. It's you versus you. It's not you versus that person on Twitter. It's not you versus that knucklehead on YouTube that drinks Celsius and has great hair. It's not that. It's you versus you, and that's it. So make it a you versus you game. And that's how we just settle it down here and go into the market and say, I'm going to trade my best. If my strategy doesn't show up, then I'm going to be patient. I'm going to hold it back a little bit. Now, if your strategy does show up, okay, let's hit it. Let's have a reasonable stop loss. Let's put some risk into the market. Let's try our best, right? That's the groove you want to be in. And if you're focusing on that every single day, you're not worried about, I'm passing this, I'm passing that, I'm passing this. It's this many days to pass. I'm almost at the payout. Blah, 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 blah. Just chill. Just chill, relax, and just let it happen. Just let it happen. That's all you got to do. Just let it happen. You let it happen, things will start to come together because you're kinder to yourself, because you're not putting these expectations up higher and higher and higher. Well, I only made this much today. I got to make as much as this guy or this gal over here. She made that much. I got to double that. You see this person on Twitter? They never lose. I got to be like this person over here. Did you see this person? They're copying all these accounts. I got to do this stuff. Stick with you. This is about you. Look, let me ask you this. If somebody out there makes $100,000, how does that affect your life? It doesn't, right? It doesn't affect your life. Maybe if they're teaching you something, maybe there's something to learn there, but it doesn't affect your life. So stop trying to please everybody else in your trading journey other than yourself. Please yourself first. Look to yourself first. We're all in different stages of this journey. That's what caught me up in my first few years of trading was I'm always looking outward. I'm like, I only made this much. I got to make more. You see this other person out there. It's a fool's errand. It literally is a fool's errand. I love Coach Dakota, but I'm not trying to be Coach Dakota every day, right? I'm trying to be Rips every day. That's all it. That's all I am, right? I'm trying to trade like me every day. And that's through a decade of developing my style. I'm trying to trade like me. I love the way that Dakota trades. I love how he is just a tremendous person, but I know that I'm me. And if I tried to keep up with the Joneses in that sense, I'd get my face ripped off, right? It's good to have competition. It's good to have competitors, but don't get obsessive over it. Don't get it to the point where you're sitting there and you're saying like, hey, I'm not good enough, right? I'm not good enough because I'm not reaching this benchmark. You'll find something really funny. Maybe you folks have approached this in your own trading careers, but you'll find something funny where it's like the upside is never good enough, but the downside always hurts a ton, right? You set a benchmark, you say, I'm going to make $1,000 a day. Maybe you even made $1,200 that day. And you're like, oh, cool. Yeah, that feels good. I did it. And then that wears off. But then you have a day where you're like, I don't only want to lose 500. And then you go and you lose 1,000. You just, oh my goodness, you are so angry. You're so upset. And think about it. Does that anger and being upset and all that frustration, that depression, that hurt, does that equate to the highs that you're feeling when you set this benchmark for you that I'm going to achieve this goal? Never, right? Never. And this is why I say, love the captain, be kind to yourself, love yourself as the trader, because if you don't, you're just going to run into issues. And it's just going to be this hamster wheel that you're on or the carrot's dangling in front of you and you're just never going to grab it. Never going to grab that. You're always going to be reaching for it. You're never going to grab it. So if I'm going to leave you with anything, it should be that on Friday, take this weekend to reflect on what you did this week and try to find a way next week to reframe your thinking, to be more kind to yourself and be more realistic in your expectations. You are going to pass those accounts when you pass. Okay? Remember that. You're going to pass the accounts when you pass. If it happens in 2 days, great. If it happens in 9 days, great. If it happens in 20 days, great. But you're going to pass those accounts because you're going to take it slow. You're going to trade your strategy and you're going to be reasonable with your risk management. You're not going to rush things. You're not going to worry about, what Johnny Football over there is doing. He made $50 billion yesterday, right? Who cares? It's not you. Are they going to give you some of that? No, it's you. So let's be kind to ourselves. Focus on that this weekend, okay? Focus on that this weekend. All right. I think, we finished up the day here. We're up, show this one more time before we cut the things off here. I'm going to go boot, scoot, and rally over to my Discord stream here. I'm going to keep it rolling in there. But on YouTube here, folks, it's been a lot of fun. And I really hope that you folks trade safe today. We are finishing our day up 9.9K in funded accounts, which is a beautiful, beautiful day. I feel very, very blessed and especially so much fun to share it with you folks. Go over and check out Top Step TV. Coach Dakota is going to be live over there with Coach Jay. It's a fantastic show. Go check it out over there. Drop a lucky like on the video before you leave. And if you're watching this a later time, I appreciate you dropping a comment below the video. It really does help out the algorithm and it does get our community growing with more fantastic, wonderful people like yourselves. So take care, everybody. And I will see you bright and early on Monday. Folks in Discord, don't go anywhere. I'm not done with you yet. I'll see you bright and early on Monday. Take care, everybody on YouTube, and we'll see you.